You washed, you ain't carried no torch. You let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York. No. And then signed for 5 years, had your biggest moment from me. Can't nobody name a single song you ever released. Even Crash Out wasn't your original beat. Joey Badass is back. The man is not backing down, and neither is Ray Vaughn, honestly. As soon as Joey Badass steps in the ring, it feels like Ray Vaughn is already swinging, and Joey's like, damn, can a brother breathe for a second? It feels like Joey Badass is getting up to brush his hair, and as soon as he steps into the bathroom, Ray Vaughn is like already stole his shampoo, his conditioner, his brush, everything, and Ray Vaughn's already on eBay putting it up for sale. Being from the East Coast, I have to say, Joey Badass is lyrically fierce. There's no question about that in my mind. His artistry when it comes to lyricism, lyrical flow right now, honestly, it feels unmatched. But rap is always going to be more than just lyricism, right? There's always going to be entertainment, beats, rhythm, flow, concept, storytelling. And I think this is something like New York artistry has to get better at. So even with a stupendous flow, you could get punched in the mouth with jab after jab, or just one blow right to the face. To me, lyricism versus lyrical punches is like when you got two fighters. One is dancing around, throwing punches in the air, right? Trying to show everybody how good he is. And before he knows it, he's punched in the mouth and knocked on the map. So in the end, lyricism doesn't always win. Now, if y'all remember the background, right? Earlier this year, Joey came out of nowhere with the Rulers back, off the heels off the Kendrick versus Drake rap battle, where Kendrick took the W. He's been doing the Super Bowl. He's having all the success. And then here comes Joey Badass in these red pants, giving a nod to Slick Rick, who's originally from London, who moved to the Bronx. Shout out to Slick Rick. But, these nods that I don't know. Honestly, it was too early. People weren't really feeling it. The lines and the flows were lazy and just not good enough. Eventually, it kind of got quiet. Daylyt came out. Crash Out Heritage came out. Now he comes out of nowhere again. Now, this time around, I think Joey did it right. Now, let's talk about who is actually winning. So he comes out of nowhere. Now, some people feel that Joey is sort of trying too hard to reclaim this throne. He's just trying so damn hard to get attention. And he says it in the Red Bull freestyle. I was just shooting in the air trying to see who was going to answer. Right? He tells Ab-Soul that. The first thing is like he's taking on too many people. I think he might have that Drake problem where don't go crazy, Joey. Like you can't take on the whole state, bro. Like you cannot take on Daylyt, Ray Vaughn, trying to take Kendrick at the same time. Are you crazy? Like to me, even being from the East Coast, like Joey, like that looks like like you are begging for attention, bro. Like there's a discussion on X is like, is Joey Badass is of the same caliber of Kendrick, or he comes from the same era? Yes, like Joey Badass, I think he was 17. I don't even know how old he was when he dropped 1999. And it honestly, a lot of people can consider that classic album. Like, and it was of the same year about Good Kid, Mad City or Section 80, like around the same time that Kendrick was coming out. But you know what? In the end, though, right? Kendrick took off. And this is no shot at Joey, everybody's career is at a different stage. Kendrick is just on another level. So we can't just say, yeah, they may come from the same era, but are they on the same level? No, you can't just say that this person, just because they started at the same time, is on the same level now. Kendrick right now is the king. There's no question about that, right? So for Joey to come out and say, I'm going to take on you and you and you, and Kendrick, if you want anything, I got you too. I mean, it's tricky. I got to say salute and respect to what he's doing. But again, kind of like Ray Vaughn said, like, what backup do you have? Like, you need backup, bro. You need other artistry out there. In New York right now, we don't got our Jay-Z's. We don't have our Nas. We don't have our 50 Cents. They're not there. A-Boogie's not worried about all this rap battle stuff. Ice Spice, just like Ray Vaughn said, I honestly cracked up when he said that because that was one of the best lines. Who we got right now is Ray Vaughn himself on Joey's level. Joey is taking this approach, right? I'm the king. Don't come at the general. And again, that was the mistake Drake made with Kendrick. No offense, like Kendrick definitely was above and beyond Drake's level, but Drake tried to take the approach of don't come at the general. I'm the king. I'm the person y'all can't touch. And Kendrick knocked him down. So this approach of me being the general, it doesn't fly with Ray Vaughn. Yeah, Ray Vaughn may feel like he's the new kid on the block, and that's okay though, right? Like, don't make the same Drake mistake. It does not matter, bro. Like, hip hop does not care right now about seniority. that play doesn't work no more, bro. If Ray Vaughn's gonna crash out and his music is gonna be it, and people are gonna rock with it, then that's that, bro. People are gonna rock with it, right? So now we got the West Coast bop versus the New York flow. I feel like it's hard to judge Ray Vaughn's Hoe Era with Joey Badass as the finals, because we got this different flow. We have this, like, Ray Vaughn kind of came out with a bop, bro. That shit, like honestly, if he dropped that, like, he could have held on to that song and dropped it at the end, it might have been a win for him. It is that bop vibe. It's that, like, it's actually a song I feel I could actually replay. With no disrespect to Joey, I feel like I could go back and listen to that song. It's kind of early, but it shows me how much Ray Vaughn could have in the tuck. Because if he could drop Hoe Era and it be a bop and people really feel like they could rock with it, and it's so early right now, who knows what else Ray Vaughn could do, right? Like, bro, he's hungry. So Joey, if you not hungry, bro, like, don't even start this battle. Like, but let me say, overall, who do I think is winning this battle so far? There's a group of people who really feel Joey has this, right? Because if you take the freestyles, I mean, if you take the Red Bull freestyle, if you take the finals, there's something there, bro. Like Joey is, he definitely, I think he did it right this time. Flow he has is cold, bro. It's technically, it's artistically, feels intense. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it brings me back to the old Joey, which is what we want to see. Then there's another group that's like, nah, bro, like Ray Vaughn, bro, that shit was a bop. Like, Hoe Era was crazy. Like, right, where this is what I'm trying to say is that lyricism doesn't always win. There's a lot of people on X saying things like, y'all really think Hoe Era, like what Ray Vaughn's doing, is better than the finals, or is better than Joey Badass's lyricism? Like, people are really shocked by that. But the truth is, y'all, like, yes, it can be. Do I think so? On a personal level, I think Ray Vaughn's Hoe Era is more enjoyable. It's a close. To me, it's close. I'm gonna say why I feel it's close. It's because it's so hard to judge, and this was the mistake I felt Drake made. Is like, Kendrick hits Not Like Us. You come back with The Hard Part 6, which was so horrendous, and also not a match. I feel like the songs have to feel like a match. So right now, we have Ray Vaughn coming out with this bop, this with a hook, and then we have Joey Badass doing this ice cold flow, which is okay. Like, Nas Ether took it, right? Nas knocked out Jay-Z. The difference is, like, Jay-Z and Nas were both New York artists, so the flow was kind of similar. To me, it's kind of difficult. Like, the West Coast has a very distinct flavor in their music, and you could hear it. So when this vibe comes out, and this dance and this bop and this like lyrical jabs and these punches come out and just sound like they hit, and then you come out with that, like, ice cold New York flow, it's good, but it's kind of hard to put it back to back. Lyricism, I think Joey Badass, he has it. I think it's too close right now. I think Joey can take it. I'm not gonna lie. I think Joey can take this or do something with it, but I think he has to watch out. Ray Vaughn could actually come back. For the lyricism, honestly, there was really dope vibes in all of them. The Red Bull freestyle, honestly, to me, was amazing. They sending their troops out the general, but I'm the one who absolute. The absolute can't compete because I'm too elite. I love those plays. Those are like the Kendrick plays, right? I'm the one who salutes, and I'm souls. I mean, it's crazy. Blasphemy. I don't need no one to blaspheme me. Charges to the game. Call that shit a catastrophe. Ain't taking my words back with all that, and this ain't got to turn into nothing else. Let's keep it all wrapped. What I like that Joey, I kind of like but dislike what Joey's doing is like, I'm going to double down what I said. I don't care. But he has to watch out because now I feel like it's like in the freestyle you said, you know what I mean? I can never hate the West Coast. But then you come out in the finals and say, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, y'all doing Kendrick, da da da. So I feel like he's still kind of low key taking shots at the West Coast. So that's my problem, bro. Like, if you make this, bro, let me say, if he makes this an East Coast, West Coast thing, no question West Coast is going to take it. I'm sorry. It's just because we just don't have the artists like that, bro. Joey, if you want to take on one person, like, I feel like Joey Badass, focus on one person, knock him out. Like, Joey can do it, but you can't do this and you got Ray Vaughn on your ass and you got Daylyt on your ass, like one of the best lyricists there are out there historically. You know what I mean? Like, just in the history of rap. Then you could have anyone from the West Coast come out and get your ass just because you're opening your mouth saying the West Coast. Like you can't do that, bro. Like, take one person at a time. Now, if this was strictly Joey versus Ray Vaughn, do I think Joey can take it? I think so, but I'm not gonna hold you. Like Ray Vaughn, he could keep going. I don't know. The next you ain't no in the freestyle, you ain't no Copernicus. You move on my time. Copernicus being the mathematician and some consider the father of astronomy. No fly zone say, oh, is that right? I ain't got a book no flight. I'm still gonna pack light. Yeah, people might take like the shots like, oh, it's like a light jab. That's okay. It could be light. Doesn't have the bar could be light. Empty out the clip on your whole click. When I aim mine, I'm catching collateral. Hit y'all at the same time. Now, did he say the whole state? I heard him say the whole state. You gotta watch out with that, Joey. I think Joey Badass's freestyle was fire. Was smoke. Was pure heat. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was heat. Now we get Ray Vaughn's Hoe Era. There's a play here on the Pro Era, which is what Joey Badass was part of, and his friend, his boy Capital C's, who actually did something to himself and is no longer living, but he was part of that Pro Era. So now he's calling it Hoe Era. He puts the X on Joey Badass's face. To me, Hoe Era, I'm not the type to really say like, oh, he's trying to copy Kendrick's flow. Some people, I do a little bit of hear a Hey Now's flow on there from Kendrick. That's okay though. I'm okay with that. I still feel it was fire. I do see like a lot of like similarities. But the lines, ho, is you stupid or is you dumb? Pumping at the screen about a 20v1. Hey, is you finished or is you done? We don't give a F where you from. So you got that repeat. I love that line. I liked it. I mean, I didn't like the okay, what's up, shut up. I thought that was a little, I don't know, just didn't hit for me. Real shit, you should act more. You should rap less. And then catch him at the Staples Center. Bet you I'm going to spark. Goofy, don't let power get your TV turned off. Now, let me say, I have to say, it is kind of ironic given that Kendrick actually had a role in Power as well. So it is kind of funny. And I think even Joey Badass came back in the finals and commented on that. It was like, all right, it's only me and Tupac can understand this because Tupac was an actor and a rapper. This line was dope. Why he going after Dot? Think he Pac-Man? Nah, that's fire. That's fire. Sounds simple, bro. Like this is the thing about these, like this lyricism, right? People might say, that's no, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. Lyricism versus these lyrical punches, bro, like they could just knock you out. Like you don't always, just like Kendrick said, it ain't even got to be deep, I guess. Sometimes it don't got to be deep. Why he going after Dot? He think he Pac-Man. Y'all everyone play Pac-Man going after the dots, but it's almost like you can never reach him, right? Like you know what Pac-Man, like you can never get all those dots, right? You keep going level after level. It's funny because you see Joey constantly kind of like say Kenny's name. I can send him to the stars. He get paid for it, but standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours. I love that line in Hoe Era because, all right, so we got Stars, the show that actually powers on Stars, the Stars movie network. Standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours. And for me, like I remember when I saw Joey Badass with Soul, it was kind of like, that's the thing with Joey Badass is like, bro, what are you on right now? Like, if you want to be on this type of time, don't stand next to Ab Soul. Stand next to some New York artists and do it. Like you thinking like, all right, I want to show y'all I still rock with y'all. That's like standing next to from one neighborhood and then trying to go after the other neighborhood. But you standing with someone from that neighborhood. Like it doesn't make no sense. So he's saying, don't worry, we see you. Don't think because you stand next to Soul, it's okay. We ain't gonna bother Soul. We just gonna come after you. But every verse, Hoey talking about, I'm back. We don't give a F about where you was at or where you at. Fans only know you for the acts, not the blaps. I know where you was and you was never on the map. Yo, that line is so fire. Again, pop, the lyrical jabs. And talking about Joey calling him Hoey. Call yourself speaking for the coast without backup. Drop a little 3-track EP. That's up. See what happened last time I had to beef with a rapper. How you on TV and your homie use a cap cut? Caught yourself speaking for the coast without backup. That's my problem. But Joey might say, I don't need backup. I don't care. I'm gonna take it. But you do need backup if you're going after a whole coast, bro. Like, you need backup. Like, nah, if you don't need backup, you're just going after Ray Vaughn. Like, that's where Joey's messing up, bro. Like, don't bring our whole coast into this unless you ready. We don't have nobody right now. Then he has another line where he said, black man, let him breathe. F that, hang him from the popular trees. I wasn't feeling this line and have people in my community like find this line questionable. That's up to everybody to decide how far people can go with the lyricism and the metaphors. Who knows like where the references are here, but obviously there's some things that could be hinted at that is not cool, if they could be seen as callous. That's up to y'all to decide. I didn't like that line. Bitch, you washed, you ain't carrying no torch. You let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York. No. And then when he goes, what the? Like, I was. When someone says something so damn true, that shit hits, bro. And being from the East Coast, I know I'm just like, yo, that's sad, bro. Because it's true. The finals I would say was cold. I like the finals. From Joey, his response to me was fierce. Let me pull it up. But him saying New York City stand up. No one from New York City is gonna stand up, Joey. Stop it. Stop trying to go at the West Coast and grab someone from New York City because ain't nobody gonna stand up right now. That's my problem with Joey. So just go at him, bro. Like, that's it. He's like belittling. He's trying to sun Ray Vaughn, right? Ray Vaughn is a new kid on the block, right? He's trying to sun him, trying to outclass the badass. And then he goes, you the next dude getting dropped off the top roster. And I'm gonna be the reason. Okay, bet. You sick dog looking for beef with a seasoned vet? I euthanize sick pups. You're going to see you barking up the wrong tree. Think you effing with me? It's about time Top let your ass off the leash. Signed for 5 years? Had your biggest moment from me. Can't nobody name a single song you ever released. Even Crash Out wasn't your original beat. That's just fire. That shit slaps. Like, when you listen, bro, like Joey, but when you actually listen to Joey, question, they're like, maybe lyricism could do, like, that's heat right there. Like, again, bro, he's involving too much. He goes, I did more for you than the whole of TDE. It's too bad. You should have been signed to me. Somebody tell Top we about to start TD East. Joey, again, bro, I think he's making this mistake. I don't know, man. I really don't know how I feel about this. I don't like East versus West, bro. Like, I don't really want that because right now we don't know who we're gonna run. I listen, being from the East, I want to see Joey do something. Like, it's okay, like, it's a rap battle, but you're not gonna win, bro, if you're going after the whole West Coast. If you're going after all of TDE, like Doechii right now is one of the biggest artists from TDE, like, and she's going pop right now. Like, you just can't. It's now. Don't get me wrong. Like, rap is rap, so it's okay. It could be whatever. I just think it's just too many people. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think Joey doubles down back on this West Coast thing because he says on the low though, I really think y'all is homo. The way you let D sit in your mouth, this that same D licking I was talking about. You dudes will do anything for the clout. Crash out over dudes who won't even let you in the house. I bet you ain't even got his number. It's funny how the thirst is being disguised as hunger. I'm not gonna lie, bro. These kind of hit because he's trying to say, like, you rocking for Kendrick. Does he even know who you are? Like, y'all just rocking for nothing. But I think this is a little... It's a little off, Joey. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, of course they're gonna rock with Kendrick. Like, there's no question, bro. He's the king of the West Coast right now. Like, I just think, bro, like, Joey, just get Kendrick's name out your mouth, bro. Like, just being from the East, bro, just get Kendrick's name out your mouth. Like, it doesn't work. Kendrick's the king, and from the East Coast, people rock with Kendrick. Like, the guy is global. I don't know, Kendrick. I just think the mistake he's making, he should kept quiet about the Kendrick stuff, kept quiet about the West Coast. Just come and do the rap battle sneakily. Hit Ray Vaughn if you feel like it, but don't try to grab here and there, bro. It's like you punching in the air, bro. Just like you. And then he goes, those are my best lines. Then he calls him Gay Vaughn, keep punching up with them pillow hands. You ain't even a middleman. There was a hilarious tweet where it was just like, New York got the heat, and even threw in some New York homophobia. Like, Ed Gay Vaughn keep punching him with the pillow hands. You ain't even the middleman. You just a little man. Effing whipping feet. We throw hands like Rain Man. Joey's flow. Your mouth running because your pockets run on low. I'm active and I'm acting. And that's something only me and Pac would know. Play with fire, then you're going to get burned. This sounds like some Nas Ether. Someone actually took out the lyrics to this, swapped it with Nas Ether beat, and it was pure heat. Like, it was these little jokes you have about the acting. Like, one, Kendrick acted in Power. Two, I'm also acting. Three, Tupac, one of the greatest West Coast artists, actually was one of the biggest actors. He did multiple movies, right? So that's something only me and Pac would know who you should know about, right? Better get a mascot. I'm being a beast with these flows. Dude, you can ask Doc, Illuminati Part 2. Yeah, that was my last shot. And he's going back to the Control verse where Joey actually responded. He's trying to rep New York. I get that, and I like that. This time around, I think he did a good job. I'm not going to lie. I think this was fire and heat from Joey. Is it better? I don't know if it's enough. Did what Ray Vaughn do enough yet? I don't know if what Ray Vaughn did is enough either. From level to level, I think Ray Vaughn's has a better bop sound to it, more enjoyable. Is there more heat in this? There's a little more heat in Joey's stuff. It's kind of like a warning shot, being like, yo, I'm ready. And then for the last line where he says, I salute you, Kenny, but I know you well aware you looking for some competition, then just know that I'll be right here. Now, the thing with me with this is that he's actually saying Kendrick's name here, right? So I think when we start talking, like when we start naming names, it's a little bit different. Like, does Kendrick have to respond? Probably not. But is Joey Badass a rapper at the caliber that might deserve a response if he says your name? Maybe. So that's my take. Is I'm not even going to hold you. Like, Kendrick obviously is one of my favorite artists. Is he capable of calling out Kendrick? I think it's a mistake. Will Kendrick respond? Probably not now. Might he do something later? Maybe. And at that point, I don't know, Joey. I'll pray for you. I pray for you, bro. I pray for the whole East Coast at that point. I pray for all New York if Kendrick ever decides to come back. With that being said, love y'all. Peace.